This week, Our Gracious Majesty the Queen celebrated her Platinum Jubilee, 70 glorious years on the throne. However, as ever, the spotlight was thrown onto those who did congratulate her and those who didn't. But is there really a mystery behind those less public visuals than we first thought? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of London. Nice to see you as ever, and thank you all for the lovely comments regarding Dame Julie Andrews and the evergreen Petula Clark, two of my favourite all-time vocalists. I don't know about you, but you just hear those songs very occasionally now, don't you, on the radio? Just cheer you up. I think everybody loves Downtown. I've been lucky enough to interview, as I say, Petula and the writer of Downtown also, the brilliant composer Tony Hatch. Written so many hits, so many TV themes around the world, including, if you're out in Australia, Neighbours, of course. Now, Neighbours is going through a bit of a fractious time. Could be taken off, could be closed down after 37 years on television. Can't believe it, used to love it, don't have the time as ever, like so many people, to watch it now. Back as ever, though, to your breaking royal story of the day. Interesting to note, isn't it, that this week, as Our Gracious Majesty the Queen celebrated 70 years on the throne, there were lots of eyes on social media to see who congratulated her. But let's not forget, of course, when you're a reigning monarch with so much experience, there are people that simply do not take to social media. They don't necessarily see it as the way forward, and more importantly, they don't like to go too public. So we can tell you that our wonderful monarch did receive many cards and letters and flowers of grateful thanks for all the service that she's given us over so many years. I don't know about you, but I love this particular picture where she's caught sitting in Sandringham in her favourite retiring room over there. She just looks brilliant, doesn't she? Looks so relaxed, so happy, and of course still thrilling us all with that beautiful smile, which of course is sent around the world. I love this picture. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. But naturally, all eyes were on the two ex-royals, Harry and Meghan, because there was a public backlash simply because there was nothing there. They didn't put anything out. Now, let me explain to those that don't understand. Harry and Meghan withdrew from social media because they said that it was a toxic situation. They didn't enjoy it, and more importantly, they were coming off it because of all the negativity that was surrounding them. Not surprised when you consider the stuff that they put out. It works both ways, obviously. But then they do tend to put out statements on their official website, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. We saw that recently when they decided to get rather vocal against their employer, Spotify, with Joe Rogan. So all eyes were on that website to see if, of course, Harry and Meghan put pen to paper and decided to post something up to congratulate Our Gracious Majesty the Queen on such a milestone. We saw things on social media, of course, from Prince William and Catherine, Prince Charles and Camilla, so naturally we were looking towards Prince Charles's youngest son and, of course, Prince Harry's grandmother. Now, what happened was this: there was nothing, and as we told you on the show a few days ago, I kind of thought they were sort of stuck in the middle with this particular thing, really, because if they do put something out, they do get criticised for trying to hijack the event and pull focus, because all the media then prints that particular story as, oh look, they only wrote 3 lines or whatever. And if they don't put something out, then it's, oh look, they dumped her and didn't bother even congratulating her. Now, here as ever, what we can tell you first and exclusive on the show. I contacted some senior palace courtiers to find out whether Her Majesty the Queen had indeed received any formal message of congratulations form from Harry and Meghan. And this is what they told me. Her Majesty the Queen has received many flowers, letters, telegrams, faxes, you name it, everything from all corners around the world, including those of her closest family. So it would appear that Harry and Meghan did send something, because that's what they were intimating, but however they didn't want to go public with it for obvious reasons. Now, one could say that this particular courtier and indeed Her Majesty the Queen were being rather diplomatic, because obviously they don't want to show favouritism, there's so many people in the family, and they don't want to make something public like that, naturally again. But for Harry and Meghan, it seems strange, doesn't it? Because when you think about it, the backlash they're getting for not sending, or indeed posting something, is always going to create some sort of controversy. And for them, as I've said before, it's simply a no-win situation. For now, though, what we can conclude is that Harry and Meghan did write something privately to congratulate Our Glorious Majesty the Queen. And for that, we should truly be grateful at least. For now though, of course, we're all waiting to see whenever Harry and Meghan decide to go visual or go public again. And more so, will they be attending or be invited to the memorial service of the late Duke of Edinburgh, which is going to be held in the spring of this year. All eyes on that, and my predictions will be that Prince Harry indeed will attend, he will wish to attend, but I believe he will attend solo. He won't come with his children or indeed his wife, the actress Meghan Markle. He knows that too much focus will be put on her and them rather than the person that it should be, which of course should be Our Glorious Majesty the Queen, and in memory of a wonderful man, His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh. As ever, when I know more, you'll know more.